What's up, guys? Hello. If you are in the Facebook chat, please go ahead and give me a like or a thumbs up or an emoji or something, just so I know that the chat is working. Sometimes it doesn't. If you guys are unable to leave a comment, then I might have to start the Facebook chat over again. I don't know why it does this to me sometimes. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses today. I'm just not in the mood to try to look cute during all of this, you know. Okay, Facebook, I'm going to give like a couple more seconds. If you're on there, please give me I'm not seeing anything come through, so I'm going to go ahead and restart the Facebook chat. Let me know real quick. Nope. Okay, all right. Forgive me, YouTube. Just give me 1 second while I restart this chat so that the Facebook people can. But in the meantime, I hope everybody is at least staying safe, and I don't know, man, just offering as much support to anybody who's hurting right now that we can. Sorry for the delay, YouTube. I just want to get... So, I know we always talk about one of our biggest pet peeves is people who go live and then say nothing while they do. So that's what we're doing today. No, I just want to get this Facebook going, just because Facebook sometimes has to act like a little bitch. All right, this better work. Okay. All right. So, okay. Yeah, I know. Angel says my heart is broken. Totally. Yeah, I know. This is, yeah, I don't know what to say. Shit. So I'll just tell you guys where I'm at right now with all of this. Hey, if you're in Facebook, guys, just go ahead and leave me a like or a heart or an emoji or something like that, because the chat wasn't working. If I can't see them come through, then I'm not going to be able to answer your questions. This will still be on the Facebook group, but if you want to ask questions, they'll have to come through the YouTube, because I don't know what the hell's wrong with Facebook right now. But yeah, I didn't film videos this week. I think I'm just gonna go live every day for this week, and just make myself available as a resource for people. I'll be really frank with you guys. I'm not really interested in talking about SP stuff right now. I don't know what to say. Because I just want to be here for everybody. I want to help those who are, do my part and what I can. And I'm not really interested in worrying about, SP stuff. Yeah. Okay. So Facebook, I'm sorry, guys. I can't see the chat. I don't know what's happening. Let me see if I leave something if happened. I don't know what's going on. Get your shit together, Facebook. Fuck. Okay. Oh, it's working now. Okay. All right. Cool. I couldn't see it until I left a comment. That's interesting. Even when I clicked the little chat button. Okay. Anyways, any hoodles. Everyone's here. I'm glad you're all here and safe. So here's what's going on for this week. First things first, we got the Feeding America charity. We got to our goal with the generous donations from the super chat. I just put those on there. We got to our $2,500 goal, closing that out, sending it off to those people so they can do their work. We opened up a new fundraiser, obviously. So now we have a new fundraiser. We're donating to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, Legal Defense and Education Fund, the LDF. So please, guys, yeah, obviously I don't have to explain why. The website, gofundme.com/Roxy Talks supports Black Lives Matter. I know it's kind of like a long one. That's just our URL. Rye, if you're here, can you type the website, or I'm sorry, can you type the link into the chat? GoFundMe.com/Roxy Talks supports, lots of S's in there, Black Lives Matter. And this is for the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund. That's where we're donating our money now. So, and you know, if you guys want to do a giveaway too, I'll do it, incentivize or whatever. I'm totally fine to give away passes to the, that's the other thing. I don't even want to talk about the shit that I was originally talking about today, because, you know, we're launching the 30 days of alignment today. I don't care. Like, I don't mind not launching it, but people have paid for it. You know, there's pre-sales. Like, there's like 30 people already in there. So, or actually I think it's like 40 already. So I don't, obviously, and at the same time, like, this probably is a good time for us to be really focusing on our mindset so that we are not swept away with what's going on, and we can offer our opinion and power and focus in a constructive way, the best way possible. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how to, I'm not trying to go business as usual. I don't know what to do. So this week, please donate to the charity. I'm going to be going live all week, and all super chats will be donated to it as well. So anything that you donate on the super chat will go straight to the NAACP fund that we're doing. I'll do a giveaway too if you guys want. Same thing. Let me know if you guys want to do a giveaway, and I'll do that too. Okay. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, so I don't. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. We've been just like glued to the TV since yesterday. Anyways, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for anybody that needs the resource. I don't even know where to begin. I really don't even know what to say, honestly, right now, which is kind of fucked up because I talk. Thank you, Mango. She always knows exactly what to say. Mango, come here. Come do Mango Talks. Come do Mango Talks. You don't want to do Mango Talks for me? Come talk for mommy. All right. So, I am manic and political, not on. You know what? Listen, if that's a criticism, I don't know if I'm reading this wrong, but listen, yeah, I fucking am. If you don't like it, get the fuck off, because this is, I can't pretend I'm not triggered right now. I can't pretend whatever's going on. I can't, I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus. I don't even know. I literally am like, I'm erratic. You're right. I don't even know how to like formulate words because I don't know what to say right now. This is fucked up. Yeah. Anyways. So, I guess I'll just try to answer some questions. Yeah. Thanks, Boo. Yeah. She said, this is my girl, Caitlin, says, yeah, no tolerance for bullshit today. Really, there isn't. There really isn't. Yeah, human life is more than political. It's not just political. So yeah, I really hope that I misread that, because totally not, not even trying to read that right now. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Sparkle Babe. Okay, let's talk about this stuff. Let's focus on something. I love you, Caitlin. Okay, Sparkle says, I know everyone is me pushed out. Oh, sorry. And Amanda, thank you so much for donating. That's going straight to the charity. Appreciate you. Sparkle, I know everyone is me pushed out, so I'm having a hard time grasping another human treating another like roadkill, because even animals get treated better than Black people. Okay. Fuck, man. Okay, so shit, you're right, that's fucked up. Thank you, Mango. Save me again. So I'm sorry, guys. Let me shut this door. Oh, fuck. I thank you. I love you. Okay. All right. So, okay, this is are living in a collective, right? Somehow, even though each of us has the control in our own realities, we're also kind of here, like acting it out together on the same like platform or whatever. So, sorry. So we have to understand that, like, even though we can only like attract into our own lives, we're not the only ones who are actually manifesting, right? Like, we're all here. And even though everyone is you pushed out, and I would love to believe that no one can manifest me, whatever. Yes, I have a line that I would draw, this version of me, but people say things a lot where they're like, oh, I manifested you to do that. So I know that people can manifest me because even my assistant manifested her job with me. And I manifested her. We manifested each other. So there is that level of, you know, what you allow into this, what we react to, we get more of, right? So it's like the people that are ignoring it or able to ignore it are able to ignore it, right? Because it's not in there. It's not, they're not reacting to it. They're not impressing it. They're not like, you know, like reflecting it back, and it's a mirror. So if it doesn't exist to them, it doesn't exist to them. For those of us who it does exist for, the more fired up we get about it, the more, you know, spending literally, I never watch one single fucking thing about Corona. Not one. You guys, I don't even really say it now. I don't even fucking care, because it's like, who cares about that thing anymore, right? It's fucked up as that is. Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm just like off the cut. I don't know. I have no filter. So I didn't watch one single clip about this fucking sickness. And we spent like 9 hours at least yesterday just glued to the TV, just watching live footage of LA, a couple miles down the road. So I know I'm adding to it, right? But I don't know how not to. There's no way not to. So we are right now, obviously this thing has blown up to global proportions, as it should, / also should have never gotten to this point, right? So we're all adding to it. We are. And unfortunately, fortunately, there are so many people that we're seeing that are showing support and coming out in droves and coming out in hordes, being there for the community. But it's also highlighting the people who are not, right? Which is really more fucked up. So those people, they have, this might be full of limiting beliefs today, okay? I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm going to be trying to be conscious of it. But in answering these questions, it's like, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how to fucking be right now. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, yeah, we're all here. Those people that have the opposite agenda, people who want to see people suffer, or people who don't fucking care, they're on the same side of the fence, right? They're in numbers too. So I don't know. I mean, like the why does this shit happen? Because there's a whole lot of us out here, and not every single one of us is out to do good. And the people who are not out to do good also can manifest. So, and it's like, you know, I remember when I first started looking into law of attraction, and like I was trying to help my friends, and I had this group of friends, and they were so fucking negative, and they just like, they would always make fun of me and like, well, what about, and there was like that, I think it was the Sandy Hook, was that in the beginning of it? I don't remember. There was a shooting, and I remember someone being like, oh, so it was Sandy Hook, all those kids manifested themselves, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, maybe not, but that person who did the act definitely manifested all of them, right? So maybe the people who are being affected by this stuff, their autopilot's functionality, or their regular just like not paying attention, not being in control of or where they're going in life, or whatever they're thinking, isn't strong enough to outweigh the person who's putting hours and months and their entire life's focus into causing that. Because that's, whether it's good or bad, they're still manifesting too. So the people out there who are causing harm are also manifestors. and we're all here together. So you get exposed to injustice or pain or anything one time and you don't like it, you have just allowed a cycle to begin. Or not a cycle, but you have opened the door for more, because it just takes one time to make that impression and reaction to get it back, right? You open the door for it, there it is. This happens to us all the time throughout our childhood, and that's why people get into cycles with their SPs and their relationships, because just once, it only takes one time, and you'd be like, oh, I hope that never happens again. Guess what? Now, probably will. And then the next time it happens, no, not this again. So imagine what it's like when you have an entire, billions of people feeling like that. You know, they're affirming, and not that they should not, I'm not saying anything about, of course they're affirming it, and that's not the issue, but every time something happens to somebody and we are outraged, right? And the energy. So anyways, there's a long way around that question. We are pushed out. I mean, it is us pushed out because we react to it, and now we are susceptible to it, which in instances like this is good. We need to be susceptible to it, and we need to be aware of it, because this is fucking ridiculous that so I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about me. One thing, this is an issue, like, probably don't know, you guys, I am black. I know I look very white. I'm a quarter black. I'm not saying I'm full-blooded, but my family is black. My dad's side of the family is black. My dad just posted his own live today, and he was like, my dad marched with my grandma for fucking Dr. King in, like, I don't know, just in 1967, something like that. And he's like, we were marching in the 60s for the same shit. Okay, like, I was here in LA when the Rodney King fucking riots were going on. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do here. It's just like, I know I'm white looking. I know that, and it's weird to be like, I'm black, but I am. And I know that I can go outside and not be fucking. If I get pulled over, I'm getting out of it. Right? I have that confidence. I can't say that about my cousin, my aunt, my dad, my grandma. You know what I mean? Like, that. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what to do right now. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that. I'm just, let me be a support to you guys, because this is what we need. Okay. All the super chats, thank you so much. They are all going to the NAACP fund that we're doing. If I don't catch your thing, please don't email me saying that I ignored you or I blew you off. Like, sometimes I really don't see them and they don't come through. Like, I can, oh shit. See, one just is, is there a way I can see these? Because I just saw 3 up here. Now there's only 1 left. And I literally, like, well, maybe I can scroll back up. I don't know how to get, okay, I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys being, like, patient with me here right now. Like, I want to be here for you guys. I will try to have my shit together more tomorrow and for the rest of these days this week. But if we have questions, if we need to talk about this stuff, I'm here for you. Okay. Let me address these super chats. Thank you guys. Laura, thank you. Heather, appreciate you guys. Bespoke invites, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Amanda, thank you. Shakira, love you guys. Thank you. Brianna, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Amanda, thank you guys. You guys are really amazing. Oh, okay. Fame. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much for your generous donation. That's going straight to the NAACP fund. She says, thank you first for this. And second, my therapist says that people hurt because their inner child is wounded. Heal the inner child, all limiting beliefs and hurt disappear. With your background, do you agree? Could that be why these behaviors surface? Definitely, because this shit is like, let's talk about both sides of it, okay? Let's talk about the oppressor side. Let's talk about the stuff that's like the privilege, the not realizing that you're contributing to racism just by ignoring it, right? Like, imagine, I like the dichotomy of these two things, right? Imagine being so impervious to racism that you don't even realize it's going on, versus your literal sisters and brothers and family members and friends being gunned down in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like we have this side of this, and this is not even, this isn't even talking about the people who are actively contributing to the racism, right? This is just people who don't even realize that it's going on. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's see. Okay, yeah, is this why the inner child said? Yeah, for sure, because our pain starts somewhere. Whether you are born into a family, and maybe it's not pain, maybe it's just ignorance. You're born into a family who's not exposed to other people, different cultures. You're born into a place where, there's no people of color, or like, I've heard people like, I had 4 Black people in my whole high school. I'm like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's crazy. Sorry, anyways, I'm just, so just for me, I mean, where I'm from, I just have like, I've always grown up around diversity. So it's interesting to, whatever, have that, whatever. So that idea of what life is not universal and does not transfer, to a lot of people on the planet. And then you have the opposite, somebody born all just by the color of their outside, the package that they're in, lower class citizen, mistreated and murdered by the police, ignored as a people. I can't even, I'm like, I don't even, oh man, just the treatment. And then when this shit happens, why don't you just peaceful protest? Like, fuck you. You don't remember the fucking Super Bowl shit or the fucking football shit? When they tried it? I can't, whatever. Anyways, I'm not trying to, anyways, okay, let's not get back to the question at hand. The amount of generational pain that you're just born into simply by the package you're in. Some people just don't have access. I don't even know. Okay. And that's my family. I don't know. The only times I've ever been treated like badly for my race is by people who knew I was Black, right? Like, otherwise, white people just see another white person. So, I don't want to, never mind, I'm not going to go there. But anyways, so there's so much pain and trauma. And just like, I saw a meme and it was like, George Floyd complied and it still happens. So what do I tell my son now? What do I tell my son now if he gets pulled over? Even if you comply. So it's just the amount of like just pain and pressure and all the fucking shit that is just, you're just born into. It's so much, like, it's already so much before you even like take your first breath as a child, so fuck yes, that's gonna fucking fuck you up. And getting to the bottom of that, I guess, and hey, this is opening up a new question because I've never really even, and here we go, this is my privilege speaking right here. I've never even considered using this to get down to the bottom of something deep like race. So, I mean, yeah, it's got like, right, it's in there. It's deep. Again, this is generational. This is hundreds of years in the making, what we're experiencing right now. So that's why it's like, again, with this whole, what I'm doing, same with the corona thing going on, right? Like when I said in the beginning, when I first made that video, we don't want to ignore it, obviously, especially right now. We're not trying to ignore it, but we also have to try, and I'm saying this to myself, to be solution or outcome oriented versus issue oriented, if that makes sense. Because if we're talking about earlier, the first question of if everyone's us pushed out, what the fuck is this? If we are all contributing to it because we're so upset right now, everybody across the planet, we are giving a lot of energy right now because of the way that we're focused to what's going on in the streets and the silence of our fucking president and all the other shit, right? So, oh man, this is so crazy. It's just like, what, like, man, what a time to be alive. But I'm just really proud. I'm so proud that everybody is standing up. If you'd like to donate to the NAACP LDF, it's the Legal Defense and Education Fund. GoFundMe.com/Roxy Talks supports Black Lives Matter. It's all one word, and there are a lot of S's in there, so it's Roxy Talks supports Black Lives Matter. GoFundMe. Let me just ask. This is a weird question. I want to incentivize. I don't like. Is it weird for me to say I'll do a giveaway too? Because I'm happy to do a giveaway that incentivizes people to donate more. I just don't, like the Feeding America thing. Great, yeah, obviously, good. I'm glad. Oh fuck, yeah, we close that out too. I have a thing to give away. Anyways, I will give away more anything you guys want. Let me know. I just want to. Let's just do what we can to get this thing to help the people on the streets out there getting arrested and shit. That's what this fund is for. Education, helping those people get out of jail and with their legal fees and stuff. Okay. All right. So I know this isn't the time for this. People have paid. I want to give them what they, deserve. And also, it's probably not a bad time for us to work on trying to keep ourselves focused and not, I don't know. We can do whatever we fucking want. If we need to be outraged, then we should be outraged. So I'm just torn here, guys. I don't want to diminish anything I'm going through with this thing just because we set it in motion, but let's just do this. All right. Person who's getting a free pass to the 30 Days of Alignment is Laura McDermott. Wherever you are, girl. I might do another one too. Laura McDermott, please email my assistant, roxytalksassistant@gmail.com. Appreciate you guys. Okay, where are we at here? Caitlin, thank you so much for the donation. This is so awesome, guys. Thank you so much. This is so much money already. I so appreciate you. Thank you. This is all going to the NAACP fundraiser that we're doing. Rachel says, I'm starting your 30 Days of Alignment. It's the perfect time. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. This is where we do the work to come into alignment in order to affect positive change in our world. It really does start with our individual contributions. You're right. And it's like, honestly, that's why I'm still, doing this, is like, if this is my job and this is who I am, I have to at least offer some sort of guidance on how do we move forward, right? I don't fucking know. I don't know. What do you guys expect? I don't know. What do you expect from me? I mean, I don't mean that in a way, like, really tell me. Okay, fuck. Another donation. Oh shit, I just think really hard. Another donation just came through. Melly, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's going straight to the fund. Okay, everyone's congratulating Laura. That's very kind of you guys. Thank you. Caitlin says, yeah, human rights should be enough of incentive to do to feel right. And that's how I feel that too. I don't want to incentivize it like we have to, but like I did incentivize the food one. I don't know. I don't fucking know, guys. Just tell me. Tell me what you want, and we'll do it. Okay. Paige, when you're repeatedly abused, exploited, devalued, degraded, gaslit, and erased, you don't forgive your abuser. I agree. You don't ask them nicely to stop. You don't have patience and forgiveness for their ignorance and wait around for them to change their behaviors. Right, because it's been 400 fucking years. In the meantime, continue to receive the abuse. Absolutely. She says this is a classic trauma bond and Stockholm syndrome response. It's not spiritual. It's not deep. It's not enlightened. It's a sickness. Girl, I'm with you. I'm really with you. And that's like, this is why I want to talk to the community, because it's like, I'm here with you. I'm here. Like, I want to be there with you and doing what we can. What can we do? Where do our strengths lie and how do we add them to the cause or what's going on, whatever. Okay. Lila and Paige, thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you, babe. Lila says, and thank you for donating, Lila. Just as much as I would like to talk about my SP this moment, I feel like there's so much more that we need to focus our energy into. No need for a giveaway. Okay. All right. I will too. I got okay. Either way. Yeah. I'll do whatever you guys want. Arby, thank you so much for donating. Appreciate you. So I just want to ask how I'm doing right now this time. Honestly, I'm fine. I'm fucking fine. Like, compared to what other people are dealing with, I'm just fine. It's more so about, like, how can I show up the best for anybody, everybody. That's, like, honestly, that's, if you want to be really, if I'll be really super real with you, that's what I'm worried about, to be 100%, is, like, I want to make sure that I am helping and not hurting, adding to, whatever. That's where I'm at that time. Shazia, thank you so much for donating. Says, best way for my parents to approve my SP. I'm in a serious relationship. I'm nervous for them to meet him. I want their approval. Rewrite the story. Yeah, just instead of fearing that they would do anything but accept him completely, just know that they will. They're embracing him with open arms. They're so excited for you. They're happy for you. They love you together. They think he's a perfect match for you. They're really excited to see where this goes. They trust you. They trust in your judgment. They support you. They're your biggest cheerleaders. They're your biggest fans. They're in your corner, that kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, Paige just said too, they see how good your SP is to you. They love him more than you do. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Only love is real. Thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. Oh, is this how I see these, with an arrow? I don't know if this is true. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are all so generous. Okay. All right. Okay. I haven't even gotten to your Facebook at all yet. Okay. Alicia says, even though you're white passing, you're still a Black woman. So the onus isn't totally on you to make change, but you're using your platform as well as you can. Manifest change in inspired way is all we can hope for. This man says, don't incentivize. Okay. Yeah, like, it is. It's always been such a touchy subject for me, because, like, I always wanted to look Blacker, and it was like hard for me because I never identified as white or Black. And that's why, like, I'm always drawn to mixed people, because like not visibly, like, mixed people, like, we can kind of like see each other, but I just always been drawn to mixed. Like, that's who I identify as, a mixed person. I'm not white, and as much as I am Black, like, inside, like, I know what I look like. I'm not fucking blind, so I don't know. I'm just being really raw and candid with you guys. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just, it's like, yeah. And it's why it's important for me to talk about it, because, like, to be really real with you guys, I don't want anybody in my community thinking I'm just another white person that doesn't understand, because I'm not. And that's all I want to say about myself. Okay, anyways, I want to talk about you guys. Amanda, I appreciate your virtual hug, babe. Got you. Thank you. Rosanna, protests are happening here in the UK and you'll join. Appreciate you, girl. Man, you know what's crazy is we were watching the LA stuff, like, for so long. we started looking at the international news just because we're on YouTube, and like I was so shocked to see like people protesting all over the world. It was just like really fucking awesome. And then let's talk about something real fast here. Actually, fuck it. I do know what I want to talk about. So we spent like 9 hours watching the news. I haven't watched the news in so long. And I live in LA. Our news is so right wing oriented. And it was just so, God, me and my husband were just like getting fucking annoyed and pissed off just listening to these fucking newscasters sometimes, just like the ignorance. And then all they want to fucking talk about, they kept, like, it was like, to me, I saw this clear. It was like so contrived. It was just obvious, a clear, they're like, okay, there's two separate groups here. We have the protesters who are being really peaceful, and then you have these criminal looter opportunists, and they're just doing it, blah, blah. And it's like, never once in 9 fucking hours did they ever talk about, consider, ponder, ask, why are they looting? Why would they loot? What would compel someone to loot? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they don't have fucking access to the resources that everybody else does. And maybe now they do. I don't know. And maybe, I don't know if this sounds, I'm not trying to sound whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. My point is like, nowhere do you start to consider what goes through the mind of somebody who has to resort to that. And you fucking judge them. And and they just kept creating such a clear stuff, like, no, this is not the thing. And I understand this, the looting takes away from, you know what? No, it fucking doesn't. It fucking doesn't. It is the message. It is the fucking message. Where the fuck have you been for 400 years? Oh, now we have a fucking like, it's just, anyways. So it was just like getting us so pissed. Like just, like, obviously I'm watching because I'm watching the coverage live. I want to know if this stuff is not that far away from my front door. So I want to know what's going on, where they are they coming here, whatever. Anyways, so we turn on Australian news, and you know what they're talking about? Race issues in America, the psyche of the Black American. What pushed? I'm like, you gotta go fucking, I don't even know how far away that Australia is. 100,000 miles? I don't know. 150,000 miles away for people to actually be considering why they might be doing that shit. And it was just like, it kept in protest of George Floyd. It's like, well, yeah, George Floyd was the catalyst right now, but it's not just that. And not to take away from him, of course, but like, we know he is not the first. We pray that he is the last, but we know he is not the first. So I just was like really sickened with our news. All they wanted to do, and fucking then. Okay, so we're watching this live shit in Santa Monica for like hours, right? Car fires. These car fires. Who the fuck's starting them? Because we be watching the helicopters got the whole city of Santa Monica. You have, because they were making such a clear distinction of, here's the peaceful protesters over here. And they zoom in and they're sitting with the cops and they're talking and they're doing the things and blah, blah, blah. The peaceful protesters and they're doing the thing. And then over here, all these bad looters and they're just criminals and opportunists and blah, 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 whatever, which, okay, fine. I'm not fucking judging anybody's thing. They're doing what they're doing. And then whatever. So you can see over Santa Monica, you're watching over here where the peaceful people are and over here where the bad people are. And then, okay, and they're just going back and forth. So I'm having a good layout of what the fucking city looks like right now. And then over here, or I don't know over here somewhere, a car fire on its own, by itself, burning. No one around it. No protesters, no looters, no, what of these two separate factions. For like 15 fucking minutes, this car is on fire. And they're saying, oh, the fire trucks can't get to it because they have to go through a police escort and none of that. It's like, I see the fucking city, bro. 3rd Street and blah, 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 blah. You got a couple blocks worth of people. You have the section of the mall where people are, going into the stores and shit. And then the rest of the fucking city's open, okay? So then when these fire trucks finally show up 15, 20 minutes later, no police escort. No police escort at all. So fuck them. So I was getting so pissed yesterday just watching, like, the news is fucking lying. And yeah, that is what I want to say with my platform, because I can. Whatever. I saw clear agenda on all of the Los Angeles news stations. All of them had a clear agenda. Whatever. Again, I don't watch the news that often. I'm sure this happens all the time, but like, you watch it for long enough and you're like, this is not like it. It was very obvious. I was like, y'all, no, we can't bamboozle me. I don't think so. No. And then, but then, turning on the Australian news, and they were actually speaking to a Black American and asking him questions, and like, she was asking him intelligent questions about the movement and why this is happening, and understand and trying to and I was like, why don't we have that on our fucking news? This is where it's happening, and nowhere, not one time did anybody think about the people on the street and what was going through their minds. Never once. And it was like, and it's all about the shop owners, which, hey, listen, I'm a business owner. I get it. I have one of my good friends has a fucking business on one of the beach piers, and we're hoping that they don't come down here and fuck her shit up, right? But at the same time, the business owners are not, this isn't a business owners have been getting fucking mistreated and murdered for 400 years, okay? So, or the police, okay? And I'm not anti-police either. My dad's sister, who is a Black woman, is a police officer, okay? So that's my aunt. I've been talking to her. She's like, National Guard's in your fucking city, bitch. Like, so anyways, I don't know what I'm rambling again. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Again, here I am. We're back to this. Brooke says, we tried peacefully, didn't work, and the only thing left to put an end to this has been occurring for generations for too long. That's right. Okay, yeah, okay. Kaylee says, the police have also been placing cop cars covered in graffiti on fire to make the protesting worse. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So it was like, they had this scene, it was so obviously staged. I was like, are these people, you have to be fucking idiot to think that was real. 2 cop cars, old as fuck, old cop cars, right? No lights on, just like, did not, like, completely out of place. Like a fucking 92, whatever. 2 of them, graffiti, yeah. And then it was like, and the thing that was fucked up is, like, once the protesters got there, then they were there. Then they were taking pictures. They're doing stuff. They're fucking with it and stuff. But nobody was around those cars for like 15 minutes. Nobody. So there's like, no, you're not going to fool me. This is fuck. And then I even saw, I don't know, whatever. I saw a picture on Instagram of like pallets of bricks on the street. Who the fuck are supplying pallets of bricks? Who's bringing pallets of bricks? Because if you're going to a protest, you're packing fucking light. You know what I'm saying? So you're not bringing pallets of bricks with you. I know, it's just my opinion. Fame says, what Tiffany Renee? Sorry, babe, I'll say your name. I never watch the news because it's rarely the true story. I believe that sometimes they edit to create a bigger response. Definitely control system fear is the best way to control the masses. Yeah. And it was like, I was just watching too. I wanted to watch the footage, to be real. I mean, honestly, for selfish reasons, I live here and I wanted to know how close they were to me. But it was like, once we turned it on, we couldn't turn it off, couldn't stop watching. And it's like frustrating to listen to the news. And then looking at the number, it was like 800,000 people. What is that? Are they making that number up? 800,000, 700,000 people or something crazy like that watching it. Did I make that number up? I don't know, it was a lot. And I was like, damn, I hope that they aren't all believing this shit, like, anyways, I don't know. Okay. I hope the viewers leaving understand that recognizing that Black Lives Matter shouldn't be affecting their vibes, uplifting others, uplift yourself. Oh yeah, they can fucking leave. They can just quit the group. Kristen's like, I knew you were Black. I knew it. Some people can see. I know. It's like, I call myself a day walker, or I used to. I mean, I haven't said that in a while, but yeah, it's like, it definitely like white as fuck. I mean, I can get tan, obviously. My skin's dark. I just don't go in the sun ever, so I'm like pretty fucking pale as it is. Yeah, I haven't seen that video of George that I would have printed this. Oh, fuck no. I would not watch that. I can't watch that kind of shit. Yeah, no. Jedi Jazzy says, I'm black and everything going on made me finally fully let go of SP stuff. Next thing I know, both of them popped up to support me, but now I know my focus is on manifesting something larger. Well, good. Now you have abundance of support. Why can't you use the same techniques for the news as a SP change the story? I know I can, but I don't know if you just got here, but I already addressed that. I know that I'm talking limiting and I know I'm reacting, but fucking so what? We will get to a point where we can focus better than we react, or, you know, focus more than we react, but I'm not there yet. Sorry. I'm trying. Gingy says, I don't know if I'm wrong, but this is more like a collective issue. It is. And that's what we were talking about in the very beginning of, like, you know, if everyone's me pushed out, did I manifest this? People, you know, were saying that. It's like, I mean, maybe, but we all did, right? Like, we're all here and we're all experiencing it. But I also think that things get introduced into this platform, kind of like the Hunger Games, you know, like when they would put like the fireball in or whatever, they were like, they had the control over the whole thing and like fuck with it. And then everybody in there would have to deal with it. I think it's kind of like that. I mean, I don't know exactly how it works, obviously, but I think that there are things that we are introduced to, or again, collective manifestation. We have millions of people really upset right now. So it's gonna be felt. You're gonna feel it. There's no escaping it. Yep, role model says cops started the riots, cops started the violence, and the protesters are always peaceful until the cops start touching and saying slurs. Yeah, or the fucking president, right? Paige says they show up plainly dressed in most protests and cause unease. Oh, that I'm glad you said that. So okay, so then there, you know, there's like the news is trying to talk about how there's the two factions of the peaceful protesters and the bad criminals. But there's obviously this layer of the instigators, the people starting the fires, the people fucking leaving bricks there, the people spray painting the buildings. Even they were talking about the looting. Now, again, this is from the helicopter people watching over. So take this with a grain of salt. I'm not necessarily like listening to what the people on the news have to say, but they were saying that, you know, with the looting, it wasn't necessarily that like the protester people were going out and looting. It was, there would be these group of people. They were all organized. They had like timer. It was just like a whole organized hit like, across these places. Would come in, smash everything up, and then all the people would run in. Right? It was like, it wasn't the people, and not right away. All the people would eventually kind of, they're like, oh shit, that's open down there, and they'd start running through. So there's these, according to this helicopter people, these people running around, breaking these places in, breaking into them, starting the looting, well, they didn't say starting the fires, but that one was obvious if you're watching it. Yeah, Sandra, the instigators are usually not the protesters. No, because the protesters are fucking pissed. Sparkle says the main two guys trying to break into REI were obviously grown-ass men out of place, but they were coordinating with certain tools. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it was like it's not like, it's like 9/11. You're like, yeah, this shit does not add up, sir. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to just believe that because that's what you're telling me. I don't think so. My hair is dead gone. What the fuck does that mean? I have no patience today. My hair looks cute. Okay. Imana says, is there a way we can collect/collaborate to try and change this external situation? I just joined the video. Sorry if this has been discussed. No, you know what? You're right, because we haven't really even gotten there yet. So what can we do? Well, for one, we're going to stop. Thank you guys. Should I just block this person? Yeah, you get one. You don't get to insult my fucking hair and stay in my chat. Bye. I'm just jealous. Hate us because they anus. Bye. Okay. Laura says, I'm going to script about people rejoicing in the streets. Beautiful. I fucking love that. Thank you, Laura. That's amazing. People rejoicing in the streets. Okay. That's a start. That's a fucking start. I really like that. I really like that. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. And visualizing it and saying, we won. We did it. We did it. We got like changing what every time we want to feel, every time that pain comes up and we want to affirm it, we need to say like, we won, we did it, we're doing it, it's happening, we got this, or something like that, right? I don't know, I'm just talking this out with you guys. The president isn't hiding. You damn right he is, that motherfucker. If I get censored, y'all, this is why. Tiffany says, do you suggest continuing to script that everyone is happy, healthy, whole? Yeah, we do. We have to, right? We have to, especially the community. The community, like, now, okay, help me out. Is it ridiculous to say the community is healed? Is that, how does that sound? How does that ring off your guys' ears? Does that sound like something that we're like, okay, we can do this? Or does that just sound, oh, we're healed? I don't know. Okay. Germany. Okay, cray. Thank you so much. Germany, here's what happens on German news. They say, watching the news, I'm in Germany, discussing the long-term mental and physical health drop in the state of, okay, hold on. Long-term mental and physical health drop in the state of death or harassment case caused by police killings and systematic discrimination. Yes, thank you. That is exactly what our fucking news stations should be covering and talking about, but no, they are focused on creating dissonance in the fucking community. That's what they're fucking doing. And I appreciate that other places. So you guys want to watch some news that's actually maybe going to talk about the issues? Watch German or Australian news. Lord. Brooke says, whenever something happens like this, I try to tell myself that things need to fall apart to fall together, meaning that something big can come out of this answer channel. Yep. Opening the answer channel, saying like, this is what we need. This is the catalyst. This is it. This is the change. The change is here. We've done it. Again, like affirming that we're doing it whenever we start to feel like, oh, fuck, when will this? Sparkle says the cops are doing the vandalizing to justify the force and so that they get overtime for the time covering the protests. Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro. You might be right. Fifi says, we need our thoughts on 1 million collectively that we won against racism and these blatant traps. Yeah, maybe we can affirm like we all see it. We see it now. It's obvious. It's in the open now. Everyone's tired of it. They're ready for change. We're doing it. We made the change. We made the shift. We've caused enough. We've rocked the boat enough to make a big enough wave or whatever. Just kind of stuff like that, I guess. Rachel says, I really think this is the moment where change happens. I really do believe it. Finally, there will be action and those responsible will come undone. It better be the fucking moment, because if it's not, it's going to get worse on both ends. So it better be the fucking end. Cameron, I feel you, but I don't think I should say that out loud. I'm going to have to, I just realized I need to demonetize this video. I don't know how to do that. Like, don't put any ads on it. I'm not trying to get money. Don't take my shit down. Okay. We need to keep this up for everybody. Okay. Joan says, circumstances don't matter. Mindset Monday's taking on a total negative tone. I'm disappointed. Bye, Joan or Joanne. This isn't the time. This is not the fucking time. You totally do not have to listen to this. Literally turn it off. Besides, I heard someone's doing hashtag Tuesday Talk tomorrow anyways. Sorry. People like my model of business and they just want to adopt it for them. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Joanne got booted. Thanks, mods. Love you guys. Okay. Yeah, not the time. So Naz, what is my wait list like? I don't have a wait list anymore because I shifted. Yeah, okay, all right. I don't know what to do about this right now. So I shifted from doing as much one-on-one because it was just it took on too much. 80 clients a month is like a lot. So I shifted to doing more of the coursework or the one-to-many so that I can reach more people. So we're going to be doing more things to provide like coaching with people like on a larger scale. But I don't have I guess just maybe next week or so. Yeah, next week I think would be my waiting list at this point. But I did raise my prices just so everyone's clear. Not because it doesn't really fucking matter. I don't need to explain it. I believe in the value that I put into my work. And I know how valuable my time is because I know how hard I work. So that's it. Okay. Chat has been blocked. What does that mean? Okay. Yeah, back to Joanne, who had to say that she didn't like how this was negative today. You know what? The world's no, I shouldn't even have to fucking address that. I just like this response. No one is perfect. No one has the perfect mindset. Now, fuck that. I don't care. I'm not going to make excuses for my mindset right now. We're dealing with something massive right now. And I think my response is appropriate. And again, if you don't like what I have to say, turn the fucking video off. Like, what are you doing? Why would you continue watching it? I don't understand. Today's going to be one of those days where I don't have any fucking patience for it. Like, seriously. People are having trouble typing on YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of what we're talking about. It could be because they have those algorithms running and shit. Nina, what did I miss? Oh, girl. Okay. G. Bell says, this is what all governments do. They separate people so they can stay in power. I'm happy that more people are finally waking up to this. I witnessed the same thing in my country. Sabrina says, everything that's happened in 2020 is evidence that this is the moment for real change. Space Girl Mara says, in London, we are all supporting you guys and protesting too. We appreciate you. This is such a catalyst for change, and the white supremacists will definitely lose, no doubt. Bye. Paige says, bye, Joanne. We still love you, but bye. Yeah. No hate, girl, but it's just, Oh, she's back. How is she commenting? Who let you back in the house? She says, totally mistook what I meant. Okay, girl, but it was one sentence comment. It's not that's what you wrote. Just trying to say that we need to refocus to positivity for all of our well-being. Yeah, we're literally trying to work that out right in this moment. Like, I understand if you're trying to be supportive, but it's not coming out the right way right now. Just to kind of be supportive and maybe not put everybody down here. Okay. Angel says, do you feel this energy is different from all the times before and that we will finally get the change that is meant to happen? I fucking hope so, but hey, let's intend that it is. And you know what? It just might be because we're coming off the heels or still in the midst of this fucking lockdown thing. So, I think another part of it is like people are out protesting in the streets because they don't have a fucking job to go to. They have nowhere to go. What else are they supposed to do? Again, with the news, like, oh, these people, it's like, why do you think they're out there? Why have you not considered what would put someone in the mind frame that they would want to be out there doing that? Why can't you fucking step into their shoes and think about that, you know? So maybe this just might, let's just say, yeah, this is the catalyst for it, because it is on a time where we are already teetering on the brink of who knows what. And you know, I just think if people are just sick and tired of it, it is not okay. This cannot continue. I saw a video of an older white woman. She was like grandma, cussing at a cop, kicking at him, drove off because he wanted to give her a ticket. Kicking at him, drove off, evading police, punching him, spitting at him, dragged her out of the car, put handcuffs on her, sat her down, treated her like a grandma. You already know where I'm going with this. That one would not be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she had a different skin tone. So we just like, I don't know. I'm already saying shit everybody knows. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I'm rambling. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm here. Judy says, do you think that groups of people can collectively manifest targeted changes? Like have a bunch of people manifesting prison reforms for 1 month and something else next time? Maybe. Why the fuck not? We should definitely do that. Let's do that. Let's take Joanne's constructive criticism and start focusing on what we can do mindset-wise to help this reach the conclusion it needs to reach. Is the new 30 Days of Alignment out now? Yes, it just launched. Again, I'm not trying to talk about it, but it is because I know people did pay for it, and I appreciate you. Laura won a free pass to it if you haven't watched it yet. Laura, you got your, okay, let's see. It says Laura McDermott on it, but Laura got a free pass to the course, the 30 Days of Alignment. If you already paid for $1, I will refund your money so that you have that for free. It is up. So there is a paid version and a free version. Go get the free version if you guys want it. If you've ever downloaded that 30 Days of Alignment and you want to use it right now to help try to keep ourselves focused while we're going through this time in history and in the world, then I think that it would be beneficial for that. The link is in the description here on. Man, guys, I'm sorry. I'm so disorganized with it. I don't even have it. It's I'll put it in the chat, in the Facebook chat. Okay, actually, I think I remember the link. It's bit.ly/. I think it's 30 Days of Alignment Challenge. I think. If not, I'll send out an email to everybody and stuff. I know, again, I wouldn't even care to talk about it. It's just like, I know that there's a lot of people who paid for it. So I want to make sure you guys get the access to it, especially right now, if we're going to use it to better ourselves during the situation. That's really all I'm going to say about it. But I do want to say that we do have a fundraiser now going for the NAACP's, the LDF, the Legal Defense Fund, Legal Defense and Education Fund, excuse me, that we are donating to. So I would love you guys to donate. GoFundMe.com/Roxy Talks Supports Black Lives Matter. I know it's a long one, but all words spelled out, no dashes, just one word. GoFundMe.com/Roxy Talks Supports Black Lives Matter. All those S's up in there. And please consider giving to the NAACP so that we can help the people who are out there protesting right now. And I don't have videos this week. I think I'm just going to be like going live, or I don't even know. Honestly, I haven't. Let me know what you guys think. Let's ask that right now. Do you guys want me to go live every week? Or I'm sorry, every day this week? Is that beneficial? Is that too much? Is that too much me? Too much unfiltered me? Because I wouldn't understand if you thought so, honestly. Oh shit! No. Let Laura's comment be. How do I show this comment? Sorry, Laura. I feel you. I don't know how to. Can I view it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Anyways, Laura, appreciate you and your sentiment. We're manifesting an into white supremacy now. Fuck SP shit. Appreciate you. And if you didn't hear, you won the contest, so or the giveaway. So thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, live every day. You guys like that? Okay. I might do Instagram instead of Facebook. So normally I go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time on Mindset Mondays, but I think for this week I'm going to do YouTube and Instagram lives. I've never done an Instagram live for this stuff yet. So I'll be doing that this week. They won't be as long as this one just because I have sessions, but I hope, it looks like everyone's down. You guys are all down with that? Okay, cool. Okay, good. Okay, we'll do that then. Tiffany says the Speaker of the House or someone in Washington needs to make a State of the Union address introducing new laws for police brutality and hate crimes. They can come together with real solutions. Wouldn't that be fucking nice? Jesus. Yeah, they should. They really should. You know. This man in office has gone underground. He has said nothing except calling these people names and threatening them with violence. That's who's representing our fucking country right now. Fucking bullshit. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. And, you know, like, I can't, I'm not talking about this motherfucker. You guys, I'm sure you do it right now. Okay, here's the other thing. If I go live every week, I might go outside in my yard. So keep your fucking comments about my sunglasses to yourself. And maybe I'll just sit out there and blind myself and create crow's feet so you guys can look at my fucking pupils. Just kidding. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Okay. Brooke loves my outside videos. Big. I do too. There's no, it's just it's at this point, it's a funny thing. I'm working. Amanda loves me in my sunglasses in my yard. Thank you, babe. Okay, Rosanna, great question, babe. She says, how do you think I should support my Black boyfriend and stop being scared of anything happening to him? Oh, God. I don't know about the second part. I mean, as cliche and cheesy as this is going to sound, intend for his safety. Why is my Mac not plugged in? Hold on, I got to put my charger in. It's about to die. Why is it not plugged in? What's going on here? Oh, is this not plugged? Oh, there we go. That's fine. Okay, I got it. Okay. Well, Ryland, are you here? Please, baby, do you have any suggestions? My assistant, her partner is also Black, so I know that which I so appreciate right now. I'm like, thank God you understand. How should I support my Black boyfriend and stop being scared of anything happening to him? Okay, the scared part, you're gonna really have to work on this because it's like we can't add that to, you know, we can't. So like I'm kind of like, I am a very much like always kind of consumed by death. So like every time my husband walks out the door, I'm like, I have to have this little like cleanup of like, oh, is this the last time I'm gonna see him? Because that like literally that's how I think all the time. So I'm always like, nope, he's safe. Everybody in my life is safe. Husbands live just as long as wives. We have a long, happy life together. He's happy, healthy, whole. He's safe. He's okay. Stuff like that. It's going to be affirmations and wiping that stuff off your mind, just like you do with anything else. And second of all, I just now, I don't know why it took me this long to catch that you called him your Black, well, I don't even say that word, didn't like that, but your boyfriend and not your SP. So congratulations, proud of you. So yeah, intending for safety, stability, consciousness around him, awareness around him. He's always protected. Like, I mean, you could even like visualize like a layer of protection around him if that you think that would work for you. But you know, it's just like anything else. It's going to take you switching all of your fear-based thoughts and flipping them into like safety-based thoughts. That makes sense. Amanda, you're supposed to go live every other day, so I have a break. Cool, I'm gonna take breaks over here. I'm just kidding. Thank you. That's very kind of you, considerate. Thank you, Heather, for posting the link. Heather has posted the link for the fundraiser, the NAACP weird giveaway. All the super chat donations are going to the fundraiser for the NAACP LDF. It's their leadership. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Legal Defense and Education Fund. I keep fucking up the LDF letters. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, Lord, okay. IG Live has an hour time limit. Okay. Yeah, I probably won't be going I won't be going live for an hour because I have sessions during the week. So it'll probably be just like a 15, 20 minute, maybe half hour live. Try to answer questions, try to be there for anybody that needs guidance or whatever. I don't know. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not really interested in talking about SP right now, but you know, mindset, mental health, peace, things like that, you know, helping our community, how to show up better, how to educate yourself or galvanize, you know, people in your community or whatever. Definitely talking about that kind of stuff. Okay, all right. So excuse me, please. Oh, Ryland. Okay. Ryland says, okay, so we're talking about having if you have a partner who's a person of color, she says, just listen to him a lot and understanding and learning a lot about my white privilege so he actually feels understood has definitely supported his feelings. Also be his peace. Black men go through a lot of stress, so do your best to hold it down and be his safe haven. Develop a halo of safety around him at all times. Baby, thank you. Appreciate you, boo. Fifi says, I'm seeing patterns happening and it's a sign my hometown needs to do something drastic. The racism is rearing its head ever since 2016, Fayetteville, North Carolina, and George Floyd was from here too. Well, yeah, you know, it's like, it's interesting because Joanne's words keep like playing over in my head. I know that like my whole thing is to help with mindset, and definitely during this time, obviously that's the resource I want to provide to you. But again, it's like, I am human and I am triggered too. And even though I look white as fuck, I am Black and I do have Black family members, and this does hit home to me. So as much as I will try to not be triggered through it and be there for you guys, I'm a fucking human being. I'm a person, you know, I'm just like you, and I have a platform, so I have to use it, and I will use it, and I'm happy to. So, you know, I'm not trying to sugarcoat or put a Band-Aid over anybody's experience right now. And if we feel like this, we can acknowledge those feelings and still know that we are making a change, right? Because that's what we're doing. We are conscious creators and manifestors. So if anything we're going to take away from that comment, or anything I'm going to take away from that comment, is to be aware of how much I'm indulging my feelings, I guess, and the words I'm using as people are listening. I guess at the same time, it's like, fuck that. I mean, fuck, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Sydney says, would changing our mindset and how we feel change the situation? I mean, it's a step in the right direction. If enough of us put our momentum and focus on a beautiful solution and outcome here for the people who have been perpetrated against for hundreds of years, then we can shift the scales, right? Or turn the tides, right? It's got to be. If everything else is a numbers game, if it's all about, how many thoughts in a day that I have that represent my new reality versus my old reality, then if millions of us are thinking solution oriented, we did this, we made the change, we have created that momentum, we've created the upheaval or whatever it is that we want to do. If enough of us go there, then I mean, it has to, right? Isn't that, I guess it's how it works, right? That is fucking hot. I need to get some airflow in this village. Oh, wow. It's like 10 degrees colder out there. Okay, so I know, baby. You want to come talk? Come on. Bunny talks. Come on. Okay. Are you coming? Okay. I know. Tiara says, I hope one day blacks could just live one day. Being a black woman is so tough. You're right. It's fucked up. It's not right. And that's what we're doing here because we're not interested in continuing it this way anymore, at all. And if they're not going to fucking listen, we're going to make them listen. I mean, that's about it, right? Okay. I appreciate you guys. Tiara says, I just keep thinking about my son. You're absolutely right. How could you send your children out into this fucking world? How do you feel comfortable with your loved ones walking out the door when they could be pulled over or not even pulled over? They could just be when they could be and then be murdered for being. How do you let them out of your sight? It's not okay. It is not okay. This is not okay for us to continue this way. And if you think it is, exit the fucking chat. Okay. Nora, how to clear emotions and is it the key to manifest? Okay, I'm okay. Can't stop pushing for 2 seconds. Clearing your emotions. I think it's more about feeling or like allowing your emotions to pass without attaching a bunch of meaning to it and like turning it into something bigger or worse or scary or deciding that it means one thing or another when it just could just be an emotion. Yes, my cat is sick of it too. She's sick of this shit. Cray says, so how to make them not want to kill us anymore? If anyone has a problem with this situation, that question right there is what I want to say to you. that is an honest sentiment, you know, for millions of people. Okay, so I know this comes back again to how do we look at this in a way that works for those specifically who have been mistreated this whole time and murdered and targeted. I don't know. We did it. We made the change. We got them to see. They understand it now. They get it now. How do we word that? Literally, I'm asking you guys, can we do this together? Like, how do we affirm this? How do we turn this into something else? Serena says, even though I live in the UK, I still feel it and want to live to see the day this is no longer an issue. I will never live in the States. Sorry, I'm too scared. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's real shit. She also says, I know I can manifest a safe life. I can't live in a country where injustice is the norm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he says, I live in downtown Chicago and I'm hearing sirens from the police cars going in and ambulances going out. I'm anxious about the safety of protesters and other people outside. I know. And yeah, and it's like, and that's another thing that where is the reform? Where is the response from our government? Where is anything to try to help anybody, the people out on the streets, the people who have been, again, targeted and murdered for hundreds of years? Fucking silence from them. Crickets. So restrained, pissed. Okay. Christina, yes, being Black is definitely tough and terrified for our people. Okay, and then hey, okay, all right. The mindset coach in me just kicked in because I'm sorry, you have to say this. Where do we draw the line in how much we affirm how tough it is for Black people, right? Where's the line of ignoring it, which we're not doing, but turning it into something powerful? Black people are revered in our country. They're treated with the utmost respect and love and value. How do we do this, right? Like, and it even sounds, even to say that, that I actually have to turn it into an affirmation is just fucking gross. So again, I'm with you guys. Where are we at with this? What can we do? Somebody says 2020, can I get a refund? Tell me where you guys are at with this. Sparkle, I appreciate you and I thank you for being here. Okay, listen. A bug and a flea. You are a client. I've spoken to you personally. Listen, I'm going to read this. You'd think someone who promotes law of attraction would be telling us to focus on the end result of everyone being nice to each other instead of focusing on the crappy present. I'm trying. I'm trying. But I'm not just a person who promotes law of attraction. I'm a person who's affected by what's going on. And maybe not even in my own bones when I walk down the street, but my father, my cousin, my aunts, my grandmother, these people are at risk going outside of their house, okay? Yes, I am a law of attraction promoter or coach or whatever. And yes, I work every day to keep my mind focused where it needs to be. And yes, I'm fucking triggered right now. And I fully acknowledge that and I'm aware of it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch anymore. But honestly, we're doing our best. And I'm literally asking, what can we do? How do we affirm it? How do we get there without ignoring what these people are going through? Okay? Yeah, I am still human. I am. I really fucking am. And I work every single fucking day at keeping my mindset where it needs to be. Today is a difficult day for me and millions of people. So I'm sorry if I'm not all sunshine and roses while our fucking world is being burned down right now. Okay? Fuck, man. Like, just kidding. Everybody's so nice and kind, and we're just such a great, big, happy family. We love this community. Thanks, guys. I love you all. What else we got here? Samantha says, is it okay to affirm that all people are treated equally? Yes. Yes, it is. Let's just put the caveat on there of making sure that we're not doing an all lives matter type of blanket over that. You know what I mean? Like, this is why this is such a touchy subject, you know. It's like I don't want to further harm the community in any way by what I say. So, Samantha, thank you for asking. Is it okay to affirm that all people are treated equally? I'm asking the community, please let us know your opinion on this. Ooh, Rye, I love you, Rylan. But she fully supports me getting triggered sometimes. But she says, stop making it seem like the correct way to go is to not be triggered. We are triggered for a reason. Thank you. Appreciate you. She says we must go through it to transmute it. You're right. And like, yeah, it's like, if you don't like my stance on it, turn off the video. No one's making you watch it. You don't have to watch this. You don't have to. You know, like, I wouldn't be myself or me, an authentic person, if I went about as business as usual. And if anybody that is doing that is showing their true colors. So you're damn right I'm fucking triggered, and you're damn right we're talking about it. Again, if you don't like it, go watch Abraham Hicks. Love her. She's very positive. Go listen to her. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate you. That's going into the fund as well, the fundraiser. I really appreciate all of you guys being supportive, honestly. Like, I'm here for you. When I say, what can we do to help the community? I'm asking you, because this is a collective. We are a collective. And we are, if we are literally talking about this group manifesting, how do we as a group do this? How do we as a group do this? I'm really asking you guys. This is unprecedented shit. You know, and again, it's like, I'm not worried about hurting anybody's feelings who doesn't fucking understand what we're doing here. If you think I'm being negative, bye. If you don't understand why people are looting and you want to have something to say about that, bye. This isn't the place for it, okay? Go somewhere else. With all due respect and love. Get the fuck out of here if you don't get it. Literally, seriously. What we're talking about today is what's going on in the world. This is my platform. This is my channel. And I'm not going to sweep it under the rug just because it makes some people uncomfortable. I don't need it. I don't need your follow. I don't need your view. I don't need it. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. Kitty P says, thank you so much for donating. That's going straight to the NAACP. She says, this conversation is important. I respect you so hard for not promoting toxic positivity and hiding from it. I respect you so hard for fundraising effort. Thank you for this. Thank you. I appreciate that, honestly. So yeah, because that toxic positivity sometimes bugs me. I'm like, they better not be including my videos in that shit. Because I'm like, I don't say you got to be positive. I just say you need to know what you're doing. And as I'm saying these things, I am aware that I'm doing it. And I am aware that I'm adding to the problem, or the, should I say, the energy of the outrage. But the fucking cup has been spilled. The milk does not go back in the cup once it's been spilled. Okay, so now we have to talk about cleanup. And that's what I'm working on it, trying, right? I'm working on it. I'm trying to catch myself. I'm here for you guys, but I'm not going to find that I'm easily triggered, but sometimes I am. Okay. Appreciate you guys so much. I really do. I really do. Victoria, thank you. Victoria. Appreciate you. Thank you for donating. That's going straight to the NAACP. Just started SP workshop on module 2 and wanted to know if I can listen to music while I go through the modules and write things down, or will it block the process? Okay. So if you are listening to music, just be careful of what it is that it's being talked about, how you feel about it, because it will be kind of being absorbed by you. Personally, I like to listen to like maybe stuff that doesn't have lyrics, so I'm trying to work on stuff so that there's not like this message going through, or like affirmations or things like that. So you're at least controlling the content of what's going in while you're listening. That would be my advice for that. And thank you so much for donating. Appreciate you. I just saw a message from Edson. Thank you, Edson. You've helped us all so much by being yourself. It's okay to feel how you're feeling. Thank you. I appreciate you. Tiffany says, people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm afraid for my 2 daughters simply because someone out there is going to judge them for the color of their skin. I'm Anthony Tim. You're damn right. And it's like, it's not even just the police, right? Ahmad, right? Running, going for a fucking jog. This isn't, yeah, no. This is what we're fucking talking about, period. Solani says, how do you send a super chat? Okay, down at the bottom of the chat, there's like a square with a $sign in it. You can send it through there. Or if you'd like, I'll answer your question. You can just donate straight to the GoFundMe page. The link is gofundme.com/Roxy Talks supports Black Lives Matter. And you can donate straight there, or all the money that comes to the super chat is going there too. And if you're wondering about the Feeding America charity, we've closed it out. We got $2,500. Thank you to everybody that donated. I just closed it out this morning. The super chat money from those 2 weeks went towards that. So everybody that donated, thank you for giving. And Laura, I'm gonna give it away another one. Laura won a free 30 days of alignment. Let's just do one more. My husband's, look at all these. My husband cut all these for me when I wrote them down. He's so sweet. Okay. This is a lot too, you guys. That's fucking awesome. Thank you. See all this? It's a lot. Okay. One more. Let's see who's going to get free pass in the 30 days of alignment. Carolyn! Yay, Carolyn! I love you, babe. Appreciate you. Carolyn Mohammed, she donated $100. So I'm not surprised. You have 10 entries in there. So thank you, babe. Appreciate you. I will, I can't remember if you bought it or not, but I'll make sure. Laura and Carolyn, if you have bought it, I will refund your money so that you get a free pass. And that's all we're saying. The 30 days of alignment is live. Again, I'm not trying to promote anything, but I know that people were asking about it and people have paid for it. There is a free version, so you can get the free version right now. And if you would like to upgrade to the paid, it's 30 videos of me talking you through it, which, again, at this point, it's like, who fucking cares? But if you want to work on really focusing in this time, then it could be a good resource for you. Okay. Haitian Honey, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Going straight to the fund. She says, yes, Roxy, say it loud. As a Black woman, I appreciate, respect you. We need white allies to walk their talk. We got you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm actually mixed. I talked about this earlier. I know I look very white. So, again, my level of privilege is not lost on me for a second. Okay. I grew up being like, my dad was very, very Black pride. Okay, so like I grew up as a pale blonde girl being hammered in Black pride for my heritage, who our family was, the stuff that our family has done for the community. Like that was like when I got in trouble, that's how my dad, like, Dad, you're representing the Black community. I'm like, you know, like that's kind of where I was at. So even though I am very white on the outside, I know that I fully understand it. You know, the experience of people of color darker than mine is not lost on me at all. I'm here for you. I am doing what I can. I want to make myself available to everybody. And, you know, if we need to talk about this stuff right now, because, you know, there is a layer of truth to what these people are saying when they criticize us for talking about what's going on, is that, yes, this is a law of attraction channel, and we do promote conscious creation here, but I also promote getting really fucking clear on what's going on in your situation, and we need to know where we're at so that we know where we're going, right? Like, I'm asking you guys straight up, what kind of affirmations are we going to use as a collective here in the Roxy Talks community, if you want to go like that, to help this situation? How do we make the change with our mindset? What words do we use? You guys tell me. I'm here. I'm listening. Gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. Sunny, thank you so much to donating to the chat, and that will go straight to the NAACP. Okay. Now she says, affirmations to charge the wicked. Okay, so, ooh, girl. Okay. This is all right. This is okay. How do I go? Where do I go with this? I think this is going to be personal preference. I would say I intend that the perspectives of the Black community are felt and understood by those in power. They sympathize, they fucking get it. They are disgusted with their behavior. They are ready to make a change. They are hell-bent on making a change. They never want to see this again, okay? Now, justice, maybe. I'm trying to think of a way we can go about this without calling negativity onto ourselves, right? Because wanting to stick it to somebody sticks it to yourself at the same time. So, personally, I would like to put my focus on, they get it. They are, again, hell-bent, dedicated to making changes, to trying to repay the debt. Not that it ever could be, but we're intending that they're doing their best. I don't know, guys. Again, like this is new stuff. I'm just trying to, I can't even fully speak on it because I'm not affected by it the way that my family members and my community members are. Again, I can walk outside and not be targeted. So I don't want to get in the place where I'm kind of stepping in and like taking over and speaking for anybody or taking away from that, because I recognize that I have not had even a fucking fraction of what anybody's experienced. So come on, you guys, how do you feel about this? Let's talk about this as a group. How do we feel? Flossie says, let's affirm that everyone comes together and becomes a unified people. Affirm that from this darkness comes positive change for our African-American brothers and sisters. Our brothers and sisters are now treated as equal. They now feel safe. They're secure. They're loved. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stacy says, I have Black students who are babies, fucking 5 years old. What am I supposed to tell them? Oh. That the world loves them and has their back and supports them and will always be there for them. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know the answer to something like this. You know? Fifi says, we escaped the collective consciousness of slavery. I don't know. I don't know if we have. We escaped Jim Crow. And segregation. I don't think that we have. Not to discredit what you're saying, but I don't know that we have. As a country, mentally, I don't think we have. Now we have to reassess these old beliefs to escape police brutality and discrimination. This I definitely agree with. But hey, you know what? You're right. I can't be affirming this shit. I'm catching myself, right? Again, I'm a human being. I'm just trying to work through this too. So you're right. We have transcended it. We are transcending it as we speak. These old notions are gone. We are rising from the ashes. Like someone said, you're right. It is a phoenix. I even have ashes to ashes on my stomach and stuff. It is a phoenix thing about, killing or not killing, or at least rising from the ashes of the old self. Right, I appreciate you. She says, you are expanding the definition of law of attraction. You are evolving the meaning of law of attraction. This is what we need. Appreciate you. Thank you. I really appreciate all the love, guys. Honestly, I really do. Thank you. Okay. Tiffany says, tell them love has no color. Treat people the way you want to be treated. It's so sad the younger generation having to deal with this. Agreed. Rasika says, if we all say the mantra, justice is served fairly and quickly, can it happen? I mean, it has to, right? Like, I mean, we still are in a conscious, creative world. So yeah, if we get it's like if we were able to speak to the people on the streets and switch this from, no justice, no peace to, justice is served, peace is here. I don't know. I mean, it's just like any thought, right? Flipping it to the opposite and turning that into an affirmation. But I think that we all should be adopting these mantras, and even when we're dealing with it, even if we're out on the streets, being there on the ground, in the pounding the pavement with the people in our heads, justice is served, peace is here, justice is served, we've achieved it, or whatever, I think that's, it has to be the right track, right? Trump being blocked on Twitter. They are censoring him. And it's like, finally, fuck. Because, like, I mean, like, really think about who might own Twitter. I don't actually know who owns Twitter, but they're not going to be Trump era people. Or, I mean, they're not going to be Trump generation people. It's going to be people of, like, my generation, probably, or younger. So, they are censoring his ass. That's a good fucking start. Tira says, tell them they are magic and they're not what people call them. Okay, I like this. Craig it says, we should build on our people without their influence accepted, not white forming and building us up to a piece of damaged mind, heart, and hard words. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not quite sure what you're saying here, but I think you're saying that it's not about being accepted by white people, or, you know, that shouldn't be the goals to have the acceptance by it. I think that's what you're saying, and I agree with you. Like, that shouldn't even need to be said or be on the table. You know, honestly, again, and here, this is like my coaching coming out, is that not looking for validation outside of us. And I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just saying, you know, like, and not that the Black community has had any fucking choice, right? I'm not saying it like that, but I just mean, like, it's obviously designed for them to live off scraps, right? Off of white people's scraps. That's how the whole country is set up. So I do agree with the idea of shaping these affirmations into personal validation. Obviously accepted by the whole. It's upsetting me that even has to be fucking said, you know? So it's like I'm having a hard time trying to, oh, you guys think Sparkle says, collectively, we need to focus on opening the eyes of those that have been complacent by not standing up against racists. There are more of us out here than the racist POS. You're right. You're right. I do believe that we far outnumber the racist people and the complacent ones. We have to. We have to. And if we don't, they're fucking figuring it out right now. So let's intend that. Let's intend that anybody that doesn't see it gets it now. And they're like, holy shit, what have I been ignoring? Oh my God, I can't believe I've been ignoring this the whole time. What can I do? Let's let that intention be set out right now, that anybody that doesn't fucking get it does now. Okay? And anybody that's on the other end of it, the racist people, the people doing the really bad stuff, let's give them a holy shit, they get it double dose. They get it even fucking harder now. Let's let them be figuratively or literally slapped in the face with the truth and the awareness of what they have been doing. I'm not saying to, let's take off literally. No, we're not slapping people in the face literally. I want them to be slapped in the face figuratively with the awakening and the realization that what they have done in the past is not fucking okay and it will not continue. Or whatever. I don't know, guys. I mean, just, again, I'm just talking this shit out. I don't know. Tiffany says, all Black people are viewed as equal. Yes, ma'am. They are respected and treated with dignity and love. Absolutely. They're embraced by the country and are thriving immeasurably. And so it is. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The Black community is thriving. The Black community is whole, happy, healthy, thriving. I like that. I like that. That's good. Yeah. Justice is served. That's what Sunny says. Let that be your thing, girl. If that's what you want, let it be. You know? Sandra. All right, sorry. Got me on this one. You're right. Calling me out. I appreciate it. She says, well, it's not validation, but you need acceptance from someone enough so that a cop won't kill you. And you're right. You're right. You're right. Rose, I appreciate this. Says, I intend that the propaganda machine is being exposed and everyone sees that real change is needed and that this is happening now. Yeah, for sure. I dumped the quarterback says you can't walk around with a Confederate flag and Nazi symbol and think people aren't going to be triggered. I'm not shocked that riots are going on. They've been instigating this for a while. Yeah, for sure. Years, hundreds of years. Sunny Moss says black people are respected and treated fairly. Yeah, definitely, of course. It's just like it's fucking disgusting that we were sitting here having to think of, or like that we're sitting here working on affirmations. Or I am that, like, the fuck. What the fuck is this world? All right, guys. Yeah, if you hear anyone using the word thug, delete them and block them immediately. Yeah, I'm not going to say this person's name, but I see where you're at, and I appreciate you. Not oh fucking K. Again, anybody that uses that word shows their true colors. Judy's affirmations. Black people are winning more and more. These cases of abuse of privilege are becoming so rare. May 2020 spark the change that improved the whole. May 2020 spark the change that improved the whole world. Yeah, I like that. Okay, here's some controversy. I'm going to say this out loud. This is a comment from the group. Despicable E says, I want black people to stop affirming I can't breathe. It's a negative manifestation. Opening that up to the community. Vivian says, people in authority feel unconditional love in their hearts and feel through the guilt of historical injustice. They choose to move in love toward truth and unification. We are free from the blindfolds. We choose to take them off and truly see. We are all Americans and love our fellow Americans. Amen. Oh, man. Vivian says, I thought I was supposed to ignore this because of law of attraction, but I decided yesterday that I can't. I appreciate that. Victoria, is the world ending? No. The world is repairing itself. The world is healing right now. Annie says, I'm a teacher too on the Chicago South Side, and I'm affirming that my students are safe, they have enough food, and that our online class routine is giving them comfort and normalcy. Thoughts? Yeah. Fuck yeah. They're safe. They're thriving. They're doing better than ever. They have more than enough food and resources, more than enough support in their community and in their homes, and they're doing better than ever. Yeah, Rosanna says 2020 and we're working on affirmations. What is this? Agreed. That's why I'm just like, it like appalls me that we're having to say these things to turn the like, that's just, it's ridiculous. This is not a time to ignore. This is not a time for over I don't know what word, I don't want to say the word toxic positivity, but that, that idea. Yes, we can work on our mindset, everybody, of course, and be careful of what we are affirming, especially right now during this period. But what's important is that we recognize the current status of our country and react accordingly, I guess. Marta says we have to be positive and everyone sends love to these suffering people, because hatred for those who are making these people suffer will only make things worse. I know it's not easy. Judy says, in response to the I can't breathe, I can breathe, or now we can breathe, or now we breathe could be better vibrationally, but that pain has to be spoken. We can't pretend that didn't happen. So I guess people need to say those words so they are really heard. The riots are taking away from people's hard-earned businesses and jobs. No, sorry. Lives do not come before businesses and jobs. That should have been addressed before fucking people have been dying for hundreds of years. Sorry. No, that's not what we're looking for here. Kimber says, I cannot stand what is happening, and I do not believe the horrible things that are going on are because of what happened in Minnesota. However, peaceful protests are not cutting it. I look for reasons why we are going through what we are. Maybe this needed to happen to get people to wake up. Police brutality and unfair treatment between races has to stop. I'm not condoning in any way the looting and destruction of businesses, but I don't know. I have to think and affirm that this is happening and to make things better. Vivian says, my Black brothers and sisters breathe in strength and love, transforming them into beacons of light to be heard. Okay. Yeah, Victoria, listen. We got to support the cause. I'm a business owner too. I don't want I'm not like excited for people's businesses to be fucked up, but that's not the fucking issue right now. Like, I mean, I guess technically it is an issue that's happening, but yeah, like Fifi said, the riots are a voice of the unheard. This is what happens when they're ignored and continuously slaughtered. Okay? Violence isn't peace. MLK said so. You can't kill hate. I don't think we're talking about killing hate. We're talking about how do we wrap our minds around this so that it gets us to a better place with it. Ooh. Yeah, these people are not having those comments, girl. I'm sorry. I can't have you back on this one. Not with that. Sorry. Right, here we go. Keita says, violence created America as much as people complain about violence. Yeah, the looting. The country was fucking looted from the people who were already here. Okay? That's not like, What's that? What is one? Robbie says, we definitely need to use our manifesting powers to affirm justice be brought to the victims. Jock, appreciate you, says, I think we all have to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. That means having discussions and learning to understand one another. We have to learn to understand the different cultures. That's true. That is definitely true, because that's where this comes from, is like a denial of other cultures, or, you know, a refusal to look beyond the surface. Okay. How are you guys feeling? Rye says, just because your man's black does not mean you know better than others. Trust me, my man is black too, and I have been schooled many times. We all get schooled. We all get schooled. I get schooled too. I'm getting schooled right now. I'm hoping to be schooled right now, because again, I don't want to I don't want to add to the problem at all. And if I am, I hope you guys let me know. I'm asking for it, you know, I'm taking what you're saying into consideration. I'm here. Okay. Right. Can you please put the link for the 30 days on there for Manifest with Manuel? Oh, no. Okay. This person's got to go. Sorry. How do we? Caitlin, get on this. Please comment this Mike Bennett comment. No, that's not what we're here to do. Sorry. Vivian says, I don't think we should give any attention, negative or positive, to the looting or destruction. No energy there. Okay. I mean, okay. I'm okay with that, right? I mean, yeah. Okay. How do you guys feel about that? Giving no energy to the looting or destruction. The what? The who? Okay, good. All right. Okay. Shakira says, I look at my friends live on Instagram and I see people coming together, officers laughing and protesting with the people, and good vibes in ATL. The news only shows the chaos and not the love. I fully agree with that. Like I was saying earlier, my husband and I watched the news for like 9 hours yesterday, because we were just like glued to it, and they were just the news. No, they have no like they have a clear agenda, and it's not about helping or understanding the people in any way. Okay. Marta says, we will never overcome this inequality if we close our eyes. We must show our strength and show that we all have the same right to life. You're right. Absolutely. Nina says, hey, Roxy, thank you for this. I'm black, and it hurts to see what's happening to the peaceful protesters and small business owners. Listen, I know it does suck, but like, who are we to decide how fucking angry somebody is? Who are we to decide what brinks they have been pushed to? Again, I said this earlier, it's like, where is us thinking about the mentality of a person who is going to be looting, okay? Or whatever, we're not using that word, okay? The maybe the other part of this, whatever you want to look at it. It's not like they're doing it because life's been just great for them. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if somebody is at the point where they're going to do that, it's because they have been cut off from resources. Whose fucking fault is that? You know, I don't know. That's my opinion. I just like, I am not here to fucking judge how somebody protests. Now, if we're talking about the people who are instigating and lighting fucking police cars on fire blocks away from the fucking protesters where nobody is around, that shit is something different. the people out there fucking really trying to separate and cause dissonance in the community. That's not okay. But hey, if people are out there angry about the way they've been treated, and that people have been treated for 400 fucking years, not to take away from anybody or say anybody's situation is different, but or better than the other, who are we to say how pissed they fucking are? Not my job. So I'm just going to be as a support for people who are pushed to the fucking brink that would go and do that kind of behavior. It's not my place to judge. No judges. I don't judge people. If that's what they're doing, fine. You know, that's what they do. And I'm not saying they have every right to, but I fucking understand why. So I'm not going to get in the middle of that. I'm not going to talk shit on it personally. Okay, Nina, I like this too. She says, also, if we're afraid to protest on the streets, please make your voice count in your city. Please vote. Make your vote count in your city and town by voting in governments, sheriffs, DA, etc. I do not want Black Lives Matter to be in vain. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm here with you. Yeah, how many times the murder has been acquitted? Absolutely. You're right. I'm really honestly I'm honestly really proud of everybody here. Like I know we had a couple people that had a couple rude things to say, but I'm kind of surprised. I thought there'd be more. I mean, maybe because I have amazing mods who are helping in the chat, but I'm just really glad. You know, one thing that has come about from this is just so many people showing the support. I mean, finally, obviously, it's a long time coming. And even me, okay? I have not made it any part of my platform. I am 100% am acknowledging that right now. So that's why we're doing this now. That's changing. So I think at this point, I think this is a good place to kind of stop. We all kind of are on the same page. We know we have an idea of what we're doing in the community, right? For us here, Roxy Talks people, like, I don't know what you guys are doing in your off time. I don't know what you're doing during this. I don't know what videos you're watching, what other communities you're part of. But if you're here in this community, we, as a collective, are going to focus on using our creative power to describe a reality where we shouldn't have to fucking come up with affirmations to protect our community members and our sisters and brothers, okay? So Snap It Towel says protesting is necessary. We need more people to care, more people to stand together. People, they've been trying to divide us for years. Amen. We manifested this path for healing, all right? That's how we're going to look at it. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. Caitlin, take screenshots. Take a screenshot. Ah! Okay. Just a couple things again. We are hosting a fundraiser for the NAACP LDF, which is their Legal Defense and Education Fund, helping people who are on the streets protesting right now. The link to the fundraiser is gofundme.com/Roxy Talks Supports Black Lives Matter. It's a mouthful. Screenshots. Rye or somebody, if you guys don't mind. Oh no, there's a link right there. Heather posted the link right here. You could go straight to the charity. gofundme.com/Roxy Talks Supports Black Lives Matter. Lots of S's in there. All one word, no dashes. Please donate. Do what we can to help the community. And then I'll be going live all week. I don't have videos this week, so I'm just going to be going live. What is my schedule like? Rough, maybe like 11 to 11:30-ish time. You know me, I'm always so punctual. So that's what we're doing this week. If you want to talk about something in the community, if you have ideas, let's all come together. Let's make this a group effort, okay? Let's kind of try to compand on this. So by the end of the week, I don't know, we've got lots of money for the cause. We've got a bunch of affirmations. We have a game plan. We have our own mini movement. I don't know. Let's just try to build on this. This week, I'm going to be here going live all week for everybody. Not as long, not 2 hours because I have sessions, but shorter bits. I think I'll be going live on Instagram instead of Facebook. We'll see. Maybe I'll switch off. And yeah, I'm here for you guys. Please let me know how I can help. If you have even $1 to donate to the fund, please do, so we can help out those people who are out there fucking risking their lives right now. And I'm really honestly just like so proud of you guys and just really, really impressed with how amazing everyone's been. So thank you guys for letting me not talk about positivity the whole time and just be a human being with you. I don't know what else to say. I love you all. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. Please help spread the positive message, I guess. Listen to those who are being affected and who are in pain. Don't try to diminish their experience or take away from it or tell them how they should be grieving or protesting or feeling or reacting. Allow yourself to process the feelings that you feel, but do your best, I should say, to work on rewriting the story in the moment as you're doing that, as you are grieving or processing this pain and emotion. Do what you can to keep your thoughts on the amazing amounts of good that this is bringing about. Okay. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you so much. Please donate to the charity. GoFundMe.com/Roxy Talks supports Black Lives Matter. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.